So what are some practical tips for being a den chief in the North Lakes District Day Camp? Well, the first thing is remember why we are den chiefs. What do you remember ever having a den chief when you went to Cub Scout Day Camp? Do you ever remember working with the scouts who were a little bit older than you were? What did you want more than anything else? Well, I remember wanting to be exactly like the den chief. I remember when I went to scout camp, I wanted to be just like the staffer. And that's who you are to these Cub Scouts. Who's coming to Cub Scout Day Camp? Well, boys and girls ages 6 to 10 years old. These guys and gals are just a little bit younger than you are, but they want to be just like you. Think about what you were like and what you wanted when you were 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. You looked up to and revered the 14 and 15 and 16-year-olds. You wanted to follow them around. You wanted to be like them. You wanted to think like them. You wanted to sing songs like they did. You wanted to be just like they are. In short, you wanted to be them. So what do you want to be as a den chief? Exactly what you want your Cub Scouts to be. You are the model of what they should become. And so think in your mind, what can I do to set a great example for these Cub Scouts? So what are some practical things to make you an amazing Cub Scout den chief? Well, the first is think safety first. Remember the buddy system. Always encourage the Cub Scouts to walk together whenever they're going from station to station, whenever they're going to the restroom, whenever they're playing together. They should always be together with a buddy or with a group. Know where your scouts are at all times. When you're manning a station or you're going around with a den, know where all the Cub Scouts are. Keep a close eye on where they are. Pay attention to that Cub Scout who wanders away, who doesn't feel like they belong in the group. Pay close attention to those Cub Scouts. Go over and sit down with them. Ask them what's going on. Talk to them. Listen to them. Know where all your scouts are all the time. Next, pay attention to the signs of heat, stress, and sickness. These Cub Scouts, they are going to be doing some very active things. They're going to be running and playing. Because we're offering a twilight camp, it's the end of the day. And so Cub Scouts tend to get a little bit tired, particularly late in the day. So pay attention to those things, especially the things with heat and stress, because you as an older scout have a great ability to be able to pay attention to those things and notice when scouts are not at their best and figure out what can you do to help them at that point. One of the best things to do is to make sure that everybody drinks water at every single station. Get the water bottles out and drink them. Pay attention to those, to that regular routine. I'll be back with more tips on the next video.